Hello everyone, and welcome to what is going to be a slow flow today. So we're really engaging that mind-body connection and allowing it all to just feel good, not too worried about what things look like or alignment, that sort of thing. We're just here to enjoy today. A little favor to ask before we get started today. So if you are enjoying these videos, you've seen more than one of my videos so far, you're enjoying flowing together, could I please ask you the small favor that you click subscribe? That just means it's much more viable for me to keep making videos like this and take time out of my day to create flows that will benefit you in the future. All you're going to need today is a mat and yourself. We're not using any props. Of course, if you want to introduce props, if you want cushions, pillows, just to make things a little bit more cozy, feel free to do that. And I will meet you when you're ready in child's pose, forehead down, sinking the hips low. So making your way there in your own time. Lengthening out the spine. Just allowing your awareness to drop inwards here. And start by noticing, with the eyes closed, what you can see behind your eyelids. You might see some very distinct shapes, or not. Colors, movements. And just try and focus in on those. And keeping that awareness inwards, start to notice the breath. So, is it shallow? Are you breathing into the chest but not necessarily expanding the belly onto the thighs? Or are you taking deeper, fuller breaths so you're quite relaxed? Just notice to begin with, don't need to alter anything. And in your own time, when you're ready, just start to expand your inhale a little bit. Fill the lungs. Feel the chest expand, the upper back widen. And then see if you can slow down your exhale. We're going to try breathing with a count now. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep that going. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're squeezing the belly here to empty the lungs. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep that mental count going in your head. Good. Next round of breath. Feel the belly push onto the thighs. And then feel everything relax down. Drop into the mat on the exhale. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen through the spine. Okay, couple more rounds. Last round, see if you can make it your fullest breath yet. Expand. And And let go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round through, pull up to your tabletop. Nice, and then we'll just peel back to kneeling, drawing upright, shoulders more or less over the hips. Okay, we're going to take some kneeling cat-cows, so just rest your hands on the thighs. We'll inhale, open the chest up towards the sides, squeeze shoulder blades together, elbows tucked in towards the body. Exhale, chin to chest, you're going to round the top of the back. So we're finding that C-curve through the belly. Nice. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round, chin to chest. Good. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Okay, couple more. And exhale, round through. Last one. Okay, and then draw upright. We're going to take some spinal twists. So inhale, your arms reach overhead. Exhale, your right hand comes to the outside of your left knee and the left arm reaches back. Inhale as you draw front and center, arms overhead. Lengthen out of the hips. Exhale, left hand to outside of right knee. Right arm reaches back. So we're opening that shoulder. See if you can twist from the belly button up. So we're not taking the hips back, just twisting and opening through the upper half of the body. Nice. Inhale. See if you can make it more fluid now. Exhale, hand to outside of the knee, reach back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, look back. Good, one more each side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, look back. Remember twisting from the belly button up. Try not to change the orientation of the hips. So both hip bones pointing forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open. Good. Lift one more time. We're coming into side bends. So your left hand comes down to the mat. You could tent the fingertips. And then you're going to reach up first. So we lift out of the hips. And then find that side bend. Palm facing the floor. Good. And we'll switch to the other side. Release down. Inhale. Left arm up. Tent those bottom fingertips. Lift up and out of the hips. And then find that side bend. Nice. Keep lengthening to the point where you're feeling a little bit of a pull, but no pain, no serious tension. Good. In and out for 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Look up towards the ceiling. Good. Other side. Inhale. And deep breath out. To find that length, look up. Good. Back to center. And we're going to take cat-cows in our tabletop now. So hands, or wrists rather, directly under shoulders, knees directly under hips. Inhale, arch and look up. Lengthen through the front of the neck. Exhale as you round through, chin to chest, round through top of the spine. Good. In and out with the breath. Two more. Good, back to that tabletop. We're gonna take our thread the needle. So right arm reaches up first. Lift the fingertips to the ceiling. Thread that right hand under the left, right shoulder down to the mat, or as close as you can get it. Good, and we'll hold here, or left hand reaches to top of the mat. Behind the back, you decide. Maybe holding onto right hip crease. Good. Switch sides, left hand down. Push back up to your tabletop, stack the joints. Left arm reaches up. And thread. So the left shoulder coming as close to the mat as we can get it. Reach the fingertips away from you. And again, that hand can stay put. Can reach to the top of the mat. Or behind the back, maybe holding onto the left hip crease for more of an opening through the right shoulder. Good, right hand down. And lifting back up to tabletop. We'll take the hands a little bit further in front, tuck the toes. We're coming into our first downward dog. Hips up. Okay, to begin with, we'll keep the knees nice and bent so that we're opening through the back first. A long line from base of the spine to crown of the head. Open the shoulders, melt the chest down. Little pedal, if you want to start lengthening through backs of the legs. One heel drops to the mat, bend the right knee. Drop right heel to the mat, bend the left knee. In and out with the breath. Okay, and this is slow flow because we are taking it nice and slowly, but the idea is we keep that connection with the breath throughout. That's why we focused in on it so much at the beginning, because it's all you really need to think about. Don't worry about actually hitting each move perfectly, holding each pose. We are looking more for that fluid motion, the in-between, that pause between your inhale and your exhale. We're going to revel in that for this flow. So just allow yourself to let go and enjoy rather than overly focusing on results here. Find some stillness in your downward dog. And we're going to walk the feet towards the hands, finding a very generous deep forward fold, softening the knees. Forehead drops in. Inhale to a halfway lift. Lengthen spine, hands can come to shins, they can come to the thighs if you're a bit higher. Exhale, release down, soften the knees, forehead in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release down. Nice, inhale, lift. Exhale, we're going to soften the knees, take opposite elbows, ragdoll. A little sway, side to side, so the upper half of the body is super heavy. Feel all the tension dropping out the crown of your head, let it leave your being. Don't hold on to it. Good, couple more breaths. And then we'll roll up through the spine to standing. So soft knees, one vertebra at a time, we unravel. Head is the very last thing to come up. Good, a little shoulder roll. And any adjustments you need, we'll ground down through all 4 feet. Inhale, reach up. Extended mountain. Exhale, bring it down, deep forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, take the right foot back. Drop the back knee, untuck the toe. Inhale, lift the arms overhead, low lunge. Right hip forward, left hip back. Exhale, hands come to either side of that left foot. Push into the hands, send the left foot back. Exhale, straight up into your downward dog, lengthen. Nice, pick up the right foot, step it through. Drop the left knee this time. High lunge, arms reach up, chest to the sky, lengthen the spine. Good, release down. Tuck that back left toe, send the right foot back. Plank, hips up, downward dog. Nice. Okay, pick up the left foot, step it through. Drop that right knee, untuck the toe, inhale to lift. Exhale, bring it down. Tuck that right toe, step it back. Plank, hips up, downward dog. Nice, pick up the right foot, step it through. Drop the left knee. Inhale, reach high. Okay, exhale, 2 more times either side. Keep it fluid, start to focus on the breath. Exhale. Good. Pick up left foot, inhale, step it through. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, drop down. Inhale, step back, plank. Exhale, hips up. Keep it going, right foot through. Drop down, exhale. Sweep up, inhale. Drop down, exhale. Step it back, inhale. Exhale, hips up. Hold your downward dog. Use that heat that you're starting to generate to lengthen a little bit more through backs of the legs. Maybe the heels inch a little bit closer to the mat. Don't force anything. Good. Drop the knees. Tabletop. Untuck toes. Right leg extends back. Take that leg out to the side. Try to keep the foot in line with the hip. Drop the right foot down. Coming onto sole of the foot. So I'm just going to show you from this angle. So for you, it looks like this. Right arm up towards the sky. Reach. Exhale, bring that hand down. Opposite arm lifts to the sky. See if you can twist again from the belly button. You should feel this in the inner groin. Good, 1 more time each side. Hand comes down. Inhale, reach and lift. And exhale, lower. Deep inhale, opposite side. And exhale, lower. Again, see if you can lift that foot up to hip height. Take it towards the back of the room. So right leg extended back. And then we'll draw it in towards the chest for 1. Nose to knee. Exhale, extend back, navel to spine. For 2. And extend. For 3. And extend. Good. We're going to bring that right foot down. We're going to tuck that left heel in towards the right side and then shuffle back as you glide the right foot back. You're finding your pigeon here. So if that left butt cheek isn't coming down to the mat, bring the right knee in towards the left heel and just tuck. So you're in a half pigeon instead, and that way you can ground the sit bones easier. Otherwise, full extension. Nice, try to center the weight. And then form a pillow with your hands in front of you. Forehead comes down onto the backs of the hands. And just try to connect with the breath again here. Deep inhale through the nose. Deep exhale. Feel yourself getting heavier. Relax that outer left hip, the glute, let it go. Exhale. See if you can lengthen it. We're going to come back to 4 breath. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Inhale. 3, 4. Exhale. 5, 6. Good. And then gently bring yourself back up. We'll tuck that right toe, shuffle forward or make your way out. If you were in your half, just back up to that tabletop position. Same flow, opposite side. So left leg extends back, Bring it out towards the left side, trying to keep it in line with the hip. Just demonstrate from front on. Left foot comes down. Roll onto the sole of the foot. Push the outer edge of the foot. And then lifting that left arm high. Reach up. Open. Release the hand down. Opposite side. Right arm reaches. Twist from the belly button. Don't worry about where the arm is. As you can see, my sides are not the same. Just work with the limitations of your body. Exhale, release down. Inhale, reach up. Enjoy that nice hip opening. Try not to fight it. Exhale, release. Opposite side. And release down. Good. Lifting that leg. Bring it back behind you. And again, we're going to find those crunches. So left leg is extended back. Navel is tucked towards the spine, so we're avoiding this. See if you can tuck and engage through the pelvic floor, the abdominals. Bring that knee to the nose. Good. Slight rounding through top of the back. Exhale, extend back. Keep lengthening the foot to the back of the room. Inhale for 2. Exhale, bring it back. Nice, last one. And exhale, bring it back. And then lower with control, coming onto ball of the foot. Same thing. We're going to tuck the right heel to the left side of the mat. Glide the left toes back, allowing the hips to sink down. Drop that right hip to the mat. Again, if it doesn't want to go there, listen to your body. You're going to find that half pigeon instead. Tuck the left heel in towards the outside of left hip. And then reaching forward and down. Doesn't matter if the forehead is nowhere near the hands. This is enough. If this is where you are, allow the tension to drop out the neck, the shoulders. And again, find the breath. If you are in your full extension, trying to keep that weight nice and central. So if you're rolling to the right side, try to correct that. Send the weight further left. Good. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowing it down even more now. Exhale, exhale, exhale. 5, 6. Good. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Let go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. 2 more rounds of breath. Count in your head. Feel the belly rise up onto that right inner thigh or the calf. And then exhaling, draw the navel back in towards the spine. We're pushing out every last bit of air before we take a fresh breath. Good. 1 more breath. Forehead is super heavy here. Whether it's touching the hands or not, just let it release, relax. And the hip will start to do the same. Okay, when you're ready, start to make your way back up. Tuck that back left toe, come onto the palms and just walk the foot back in. We'll make our way back to tabletop. Tuck the toes, send it up into your downward dog. Notice any differences that you feel. Good. And this time we'll hop to the top of the mat. You're going to bend the knees. Look beyond top edge of the mat. Send the hips up and the feet through. Okay, from here we'll come into a halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, release belly to thighs, forehead in. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Good. Last one. Exhale, release down. Again, we'll roll up through the spine. Head is the last thing to come up. Shoulder roll. Release the hands to face front. Open the shoulders. Inhale, lift up, extended mountain. Exhale, deep forward fold. Straight into your halfway lift. Exhale, right toes come to the back of the mat. Inhale, lift the arms overhead, shoulders over hips. Finding your high lunge this time. Good, exhale, hands to either side of that right foot. We'll step it back. Plank, nice and strong. One long line of energy. Hips up, downward dog. Exhale. Find that length through backs of the legs, through the spine. Inhale. We'll pick up the right foot. We'll step it through. Between the hands, we reach up. High lunge, opposite side. Ground down through that right foot. Chest lifted, pushing out through back heel. Good. And you've guessed it, 2 more times on either side. Plank, exhale. Downward dog. Left foot picks up and comes through. Inhale, reach up. High lunge. Exhale, bring it down. Push into the hands. Push away from the mat as you sweep the leg back. Strong in your plank. Exhale, hips up. Downward dog. Good. Right foot picks up. Step it through. Inhale. Remembering if this is too much, you can bring the knee down. Revert back to that first version. Exhale, hands come down. Step it back, plank. Exhale, hips up. Good. Pick up the left foot, step it through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring it down. Step it back, hips up. Find your breath here. Right foot steps through. Inhale, reach. Left hip forward, right hip back. Exhale, hands down. Step it back, strong in your plank. Exhale, find that nice lengthening through the spine. Knees down. We're gonna lower the forearms in order to scoop the belly through. So slight arch of the spine, bum up. Scoop forward and through. Hands arrive to outer edges of the rib cage. Elbows pointing to the back of the room. Inhale, lift up into your baby cobra. Good, engaging through the back. Chest lifted, engaging through the thighs. Push tops of the feet into the mat. Exhale, release. Good, connect with the breath. Inhale to lift. Exhale, release. 2 more, inhale, lift. Shoulders away from ears. Exhale, let go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, let go. We'll push into the hands, come up onto the shins, take the hips back, tuck the toes, back into your downward dog. Now from some nice side opening, we're gonna drop the right knee down. So you're literally coming forward as if moving into a plank, dropping that right knee. Revolve to face the left side. So left toes are gonna turn to face out. And then you'll reach left arm up and over, coming into this kind of version of a mini wild thing. Fingertips can keep reaching to the sky or reach all the way to the top of the room. Nice. And then revolve to face front. Pick up the right toes and send them back. Good, opposite side. Drop that left knee. Roll to face right side of the room, coming to a flat foot. So we're aligning right hip with left. Right arm reaches high. Good, and revolve to face front. Back into your plank position. Hips up, downward dog. We're gonna pick up the right leg and keep the knee bent. Lift the knee towards the ceiling. Good, take the knee out to the right side. Getting into the hip. Close the right knee in towards the left.
Good, now take it back up to the ceiling. Lift, out to the right side, and in towards the knee. Good, one more time. Up, to the right, and down. We're gonna switch the direction. Right, up, and down. Good, right, up, down. One more time, right, up, and down. Pick up that right knee. Bring it in towards the chest as you move forward and through. Step the foot between the hands. Inhale, arms overhead, back to that lunge. Good, we open out, warrior two. Revolve that back foot, shoulders over hips, relax the shoulders down. Inhale, extend that right leg, arms overhead. Exhale, release back down, warrior two. Inhale to lift. Exhale, release. This time we'll inhale, extend that right leg, arms overhead. Right leg remains extended. Bring the arms back down. Flip the palms, find your triangle. Right hand comes to the inner shin. Left fingertips reach high. Maybe fingertips find the floor. Maybe they don't. Keep lifting out of that right side. Try not to slump down and rely on the thigh, especially if it's bent. It's fine for this leg to remain bent, but lift away from the thigh. Good. And then bend back into that right knee. Find your warrior two. Revolve to face front. Hands frame off the right foot. Step it back. Plank. Hips up, downward dog. Okay, circling into the left hip now. Lift that left knee and bend the knee. Send the knee towards the sky. Good, getting a stretch through that right hamstring. Good, take the left knee out to the left side. Now draw into the right knee. Up towards the sky. Left side, into the knee. Good, last one. In this direction, close, opposite way. Out to the left, knee to sky, knee to right knee. Out, up, and down. See if you can make it more fluid now, like a circle. Round, and close. Draw the knee in towards the chest as you pull through in plank, step the foot through. Remembering at any point you can lower that back knee. Inhale, reach up. High lunge. Open out. Finding your warrior two. Shoulders relax. Look beyond your third finger. Inhale as you extend up, arms overhead. Shoulders down. Exhale, warrior two. Good. Inhale to lift. Hold that connection with the breath. Let go. Nice. Inhale, lift. Keep that left leg extended. Exhale, hands come back down. Flip the palms. And draw into your triangle. Right arm to the sky. That left hand, if it's feeling like a little bit of a pull here, can rest on the shin. It's your replacement block. So you're staying lifted. Right hip in line with the left. So imagine you're stuck between two walls here. There is one in front of you, one behind you. So the tiniest alleyway of all time. And you're trying to squeeze yourself into it. Keep reaching towards that top middle finger. Gazes up. Nice, bend into the left leg, warrior two. Palms to the floor. Revolve to face front. Step back, plank. Hips up, downward dog. Good. And we're gonna find our way to Malasana, our yogi squat. So we're gonna walk the feet halfway up the mat. I'm gonna revolve to face front just to show you here. You're gonna heel toe the feet out. Exhale, hips low. Hands to heart center, and you're using your elbows to just encourage the knees out. If you'd like to follow me here, you can, otherwise just stay where you are. Inhale, lift up onto the toes here. Squeeze the glutes slightly. Good, find a spot in front of you that you can focus on to hold your balance. If this is too much, maybe hands come down to support. Exhale, release. Good, a little wiggle, side to side. Hands come back down to the mat, hips come up, and then heel toe the feet back under the hips, parallel. And we're gonna find a slightly deeper forward fold, maybe taking peace fingers around big toes. Inhale to find length. Exhale, using your arm strength to draw your belly to your thighs, your forehead in towards your shins. Again, find the breath. We're gonna hold here for 5 full breaths. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep it going. Exhale. So the more you draw your focus inwards here, close your eyes and think about the breath, the more those muscles just start to let go, especially as you elongate your exhale. You're sending a signal to the muscles which are trying to protect your joints. You know, they're pulling, they're working against you until you give them permission. And the breath is a means of doing that. The more you exhale, the more you're tapping into parasympathetic nervous system. Your body can relax. And with time, the more we breathe through these slightly uncomfortable asana, the more we make progress. So 1 centimeter that we gain maybe at the end of every 2 weeks after a few practices adds up. Okay, take 1 more deep breath. Good, now release. Inhale to that halfway lift. Hands come down to the mat and we'll just step it back into our tabletop position, and we're gonna stretch back. Child's pose should feel nice and open compared to that first one, forehead down. You can make it more relaxed by drawing fingertips towards the toes, bend your elbows, allow your shoulders to just drop down, super heavy. Maybe take the knees a bit wider if that feels good. If it doesn't, keep them where they are, find comfort. And we'll close off by focusing all our awareness back to the breath. Just notice the sensations on the skin, the ends of your fingertips, your toes. Feel your belly pushing onto your thighs. And then moving away, softening as you exhale. And as we come back into this stillness, just notice what the mind is doing. If it's continuing to buzz, you're hopping from one thought to the next, just notice that occurring. And simply choose to sit with your breath just for 1 more minute. Draw your attention back to that inhale. Find a count. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, let go. Heavy through the hips. Heavy through the belly, chest relaxed. Let it go. Keep that mental count in your head. And release. Feel
the tickling at the end of your nose, the sensation of the air coming back out in your exhale. Try to home in on these sensations, these perceptions. Maybe coming back to the colors, the swirling movements behind your eyelids. All of these things, sounds, visions, the breath, they allow us to stay present. So give yourself that. You've got all the time in the world later today or tomorrow to worry, to overthink. Give yourself that well-earned rest now. Let the mind be still with the body. Okay, one more round of breath. And when you're ready, just gently make your way back up to seated, kneeling. You decide which position you prefer. We'll just take one last breath. Deep inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bowing down to yourself. Being grateful that you have this body that you can move every day, that takes you from A to B, that puts up with all your manic thoughts. Okay, when you're ready, draw upright, ready for your day. I hope you enjoyed this slow flow. Sometimes it's nice to just pare back a little bit, slow things down, so you can really feel all those sensations within the body, connect with the breath a little bit more, just making you more conscious of everything that you feel. That's important to find that connection at some point throughout the day. So I hope it helps. I hope it helps you to move through the day with more ease as well, and maybe more of a connection to yourself, your inner awareness. And once again, if I could ask you, please, if you're enjoying these videos, if you're flowing with me on a little bit more of a regular basis now, could I please ask that you hit subscribe? And that just allows me to create more of this type of content more regularly. I can take time out of my day to create these flows that will hopefully benefit you in the future. So thank you so much for flowing with me, and I will see you next time.